Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for another video. It's Monday, so it's Blu-ray shopping day. Yay! In case you're wondering what I'm doing up and out this early in the morning, which is 5 minutes past 9, I'm on my way over to Westwood Cross to watch GEOSTORM in 3D. I bet you're thinking, oh dear, I wish he could save 2 hours of his life. Well, we'll see. I do love the blow up the world dumbass shit type of thing, you know, where you can just unzip your brain and leave it at the theatre door. San Andreas, that kind of thing, Armageddon, where you don't have to think. I do like that sort of film, and it's directed by Dean Devlin. So Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich have done some of my favourite films of all time, including Independence Day, Stargate. Fucking hell, I love Stargate. And also other disaster films like Day After Tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, I love those films, even though some of them are really stupid and dumb. So does that show my mentality? So I'm probably going to bloody love GEOSTORM, but I'll give you my little review afterwards. Of course, after that we'll go and do a little bit of Blu-ray hunting. It's a big title out today, The Mummy with Tom Cruise. There's going to be none of me running like Tom Cruise, because nobody wants to see a fat man run. So we'll see what other titles there are as well. But before that, and before the cinema, as it's early, I'm going to pop to Toby's and go and have a breakfast there, because I haven't had one in early summer. No, oh god, I can't remember the last time I had a breakfast in Toby's. Ages ago. So that'd be nice. That'd keep me going for the rest of the day, and then we could just plough on and do the old the Blu-ray hunting. So anyway, I'll shut up and concentrate on the road, because otherwise we'll end up crashing and we never get to the fucking cinema. Or Blu-ray hunting, and we can't have that. So anyway, I'll see you in a little bit down Westwood Cross. We're down Toby's now for breakfast. As you can see behind, there is not many people in the car park, considering it's half term. So I thought it's going to be blowing, overloading with kids. But obviously they've got other plans, laying in, lazy bastards. So we're going to go in there and get some grub before we go and do some Blu-ray hunting. So, nearly trip over the bloody path. So I'll see you in a minute. Oh, that's better. You know, they say breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and it's supposed to set you up for the whole day. All I want to do now is fucking sit down. It's just as well go to the cinema for 2 hours. Oh, we're at View now, so I've got to find a place to leave my brain, because I'm not going to be needing it for the next 2 hours. Maybe I'll leave it by the door, pick it up on the way out. Anyway, let's get in there. Hey everyone, so just got out of the screening. I know GEOSTORM has had a lot of bad reviews, some pretty rough reviews. especially from Stuckman and Mark Comeau from BBC Radio 5, who does the movie reviews on there. But I really enjoyed it. It was my type of action disaster film. I knew what kind of thing I was getting involved in going in there, you know, like in, as I say, Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich, that type of thing. Day After Tomorrow. You could say it's a mixture of Day After Tomorrow, Armageddon, Deep Impact, Twister. Basically every disaster movie that's ever been before. Just stick it in this movie. But yeah, very impressed with the set pieces. Lots of action. Some great corny dialogue. You know, I'll get the car, you get the president type of thing. Good casting, actually. Gerard Butler, Gerard Butler's Gerard Butler, so he's always going to be good in anything that he's in. And he's and Jim Sturgis playing his brother as well. Basically, if you don't know what the film's about, it's about this brilliant scientist that sort of like devise and create this network of satellite systems up in orbit that's supposed to control the weather because of all these shitty instances that are happening. And they have a little introduction at the beginning of the film, which is narrated by Gerard Butler's daughter. And she tells you all the shit that's happened up until 2019, you know. Like millions of people died in this massive heat blast and things like that. People froze to death in ice. Basically, to cut a long story short, there's some sabotage up there on board this station with these satellites. And they've initiated what's known as a GEOSTORM, which is like a simultaneous pummeling of the earth by all sorts of disasters, earthquakes, ice storms, firestorms, all kinds of shit. Basically, imagine every kind of natural disaster there is all happening at the same time to wipe out the entire planet and then restart again. Yeah, so part of the film is set up as kind of a suspense mystery, you know, who set this sabotage. Follow the paper trail, we'll find out who it is. So that's part of the film. And also every now and again they throw in a disaster scene, like they do with most films. Some of the disaster scenes are actually pretty impressive, especially when you see a tidal wave coming for the Burj Khalifa. So yeah, that's pretty impressive through the desert and that. The special effects are pretty good, even though some people have said they're quite ropey and quite crap, but no, I know there was lots of reshoots on this movie, and there's comments about Gerard Butler's beard all of a sudden going from brown to grey to hardly anything, and also something about his body weight as well because of the reshoots. But I mean, I was engrossed in the film, so I wasn't bothering to look for things like that. I was just enjoying the film, not picking every bloody piece of film to pieces. But yeah, it was really enjoyable. Of course, the last part of the film, sort of like the last 20-30 minutes of the film, is just wall-to-wall action. Shootouts, explosions, disasters, and then it kind of turns into that scene in Armageddon when they were escaping the space station. So yeah, really loud, lots of explosions, very impressive sound system. So yeah, I'm not going to diss this film because I really enjoyed it. So overall, enjoyable experience for 2 hours. I'm going to give this 4 Big Paulies. I expect there's some people thinking, what the fuck, 4 Big Paulies? Are you out of your mind? Wow, I left my mind at the fucking door on the way in, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, 4 Big Paulies. I really enjoyed it. Right, okay, so it's nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we better go and do some Blu-ray hunting, otherwise we ain't going to fucking find anything in the shops. So I'll see you at Sainsbury's. Okay, well, I've decided to park undercover at Sainsbury's. When I left this morning, it was blue sky, and I come out of the cinema, and it was pissing it down. Sodding weather. We need some way of controlling the weather. Maybe some kind of satellite in orbit. Could work. Maybe they'll make a movie of it one day. Let's get up to Sainsbury's and see what we've got. We're at the top of the escalator now. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Halloween coming up. That's actually quite a nice little display. I can see the mummy display, but right next to it we've got some huge pumpkins. Kind of a bit green though. And here we are, the mummy, Blu-ray and DVD. Here we are at the Blu-ray section. Is the biggie of the week, Mummy with Tom Cruise. I thought this film was alright. It wasn't brilliant, but it was alright, but not as good as the Brendan Fraser movie. But looks like you get a 2-disc special edition. And this is a really nice cover. This is the 3D edition. So I like it's got this grey border around it. And also we've got The Thing as well, which is a re-release by Arrow. I've been very kindly hooked up with the limited edition that Zavi had by a chap from Facebook, so I'm looking forward to getting that. And also here at the 4K section, we've got the Mummy without a slipcover, so they seem to be lacking in slipcovers for the 4Ks again, and also Close Encounters, the 40th anniversary. Although this isn't a 4K, looks like it's just a standard Blu-ray. Yeah, for £10. Also, Ash vs the Evil Dead. Now, I haven't seen this series, and I didn't know it was on Blu-ray over here. So, I'm not sure. I can't remember seeing it. No, this is the second season, so I don't remember seeing the first season. I'll have to look at that, see if I can find it. And over here at the DVDs, there's The Mummy, with a pretty good cover there. Yeah, it's got this Sainsbury's exclusive sticker there, telling you about the 2-disc set. And also Descendants 2. I haven't seen the Descendants 1, so no point me getting that. And also up here is a couple of low budget ones. Alone in Berlin, Emma Thompson and Brendan Gleeson. So again, that's quite an impressive cast, but I've not really heard of that film. £8 there. And also one called Bushwick with Dave Bautista. Looks a good old action film, that does, so looks like my type of thing. But as I say, I've not heard of that one, and they're both £8, so it's pretty cheap. And round here at the TV section, we've got the final 8th season of The Vampire Diaries. I've got to catch up on this. I think I'm up to about season 5. So I've got them on Blu-ray, apart from the last one. Plus also there's Ash again. So they have got Ash the Evil Dead on the DVD there. Liar. Grey's Anatomy, 13th season. So completely up to date on that. Enjoying that. The originals I haven't even started on. So what's this? This is the 4th season. Is it the 4th season or 5th season? But yeah, I haven't started on this. So I'll get this off Netflix. I'll watch that on Netflix. I'm going to be doing a Netflix marathon next week with Stranger Things season 2, so I'll probably watch the entire series in one. Alright, so I just come out of Sainsbury's. I did pick something up. Yay! So I'll show you that later on. Now I'm going to head over to Tesco's and see if there's anything there. Noticed a couple of TV DVDs in Sainsbury's. They still don't stock many Blu-ray TV shows, so having to go to places like Amazon, online, HMV, to order those, which is a bit of a shame, because if you're going to sell a TV series, you really want to sell a TV series, so I don't know why they don't stock them. It's the same with Tesco's as well. So anyway, let's stop yabbering on, and I'll see you over at Tesco's. Shit, I think we're getting to Tesco's. It's getting really quiet. God dear, we only just managed to get out of that sodding wind before I got blown away myself, let alone the cow. So anyway, Tesco's here. There's a couple of extra new ones. So we've got the Cult of Chucky here on DVD for £7. It's quite cheap for a DVD. There's also a new Enemy Lines, Behind Enemy Lines. I don't know how many they've done. I only ever recall seeing the first one, and that's £7 as well. Plus also the complete Teen Wolf, the season 6. Didn't get into that. And here we, oh my god, that's heavy. This is the complete, if I can get hold of it, the complete Vampire Diaries on DVD. So that'd be all 8 seasons with the old hub around it for £60. Probably find it cheaper than that. And here, oh my god, not Sharknado, Waspnado. Oh my god. I suppose this is from the same people, but they're going to need a SWAT team. Oh Christ. £7. Oh, I don't know. I'll pass on that one anyway. And they got The Living Dead as well, which I suppose they get in on this because The Walking Dead started last night. So I'm looking forward to seeing the first episode of the new season. And also Dead Again in Tombstone with Danny Trejo. Yeah. And here we got the Close Encounters 4K one. They didn't have this one in the Sainsbury's, they only had the Blu-ray, so the 4K for £20 is not bad for Close Encounters actually. And here's the usual one, so you've got The Mummy, Fast and Furious, and all the usual ones for the last couple of weeks. Here's the Cult of Chucky, so they have got it on Blu-ray without slipcover for £10, so that's pretty good. There's a neat little Marvel stand here as well with a lot of Thor Ragnarok stuff, so some pretty neat stuff in here. So you've got a couple of Hulk fists there as well, plus some figures. So that's pretty good. He's got it looks pretty good with all these markings on and everything. Yeah, and there's another one, Electronic Thor. Let's see if he can talk, see if his battery's working.
You are much stronger than I remember. Asgard needs your help.
Nice, very nice. And also you've got the old hammer, which looks like it's about to crack. That's £25 though, that's quite dear for the hammer. And we've got some Thor stuff here as well. And we've got a Rock and Roll Groot. Spins and dances and lights up, but nah, he ain't got no batteries, either that or someone's wore him out. But down here we've got some Star Wars stuff, and there's a R2-D2, and this is really heavy. It's also a remote control one. Operate it with your phone. It's not bad, but I don't know about on the price on that. That's £80. I'm not sure on that, but there's got quite a few of them. It looks like we've got a couple of knickknacks and some stuff over here. So we've got some funny thing called Who Am I, where you just stick mouths on and you have to guess who they are or what they are. I don't know. And also a nice little BB-8 mug. Also a Superman mug there. And Trotter's Independent Savers, not traders. So yeah, money bank. I would have guessed that. What a plonker. I just saw these on the way out the door. Krispy Kremes, and they're the Halloween ones. Premium dozen, so look at them. So back from the shops. Hope you enjoyed my little review there of GEOSTORM. Some people might like it, some people might hate it. Personally, I thought it was okay. It was a pretty good escapism for 2 hours. So the one thing I did get while I was out was The Mummy, Tom Cruise. Look at that nice gloss, that's nice. So this is the UK 3D edition with the Blu-ray and the digital download, which means there's a code coming soon. Hey up. The Mummy logo there is nicely embossed, so that's really nice. There is a steelbook for this by HMV, but I kind of, although the steelbook is really nice, it didn't have a title on the side. I kind of felt I like that because I like the grey border, the whole, all this image, Armanet, and yeah, like it. It's a shame the logos are actually part of the slip and not stickers, but there we go. So yeah, as I say, 3D, Blu-ray and digital download. Doesn't mention anything about which region it is, so it's probably multi-region, but I can't be sure. Bonus features up here: deleted scenes extended scenes. Cruise and Kurtzman, a conversation. Rooted in reality. Life in Zero G. That's when they went in the plane. Creating the plane crash. Meet Armanet. Cruise in action. Becoming Jekyll and Hyde. Choreographed chaos. Choreographed chaos. Oh, God, blimey, I'll get that right in a minute. Nick Morton, In Search of a Soul. Armanet Reborn animated graphic novel. And a feature commentary. And as usual, it's 1080p because it's not 4K. And it's Dolby Atmos. Do you know what? I'm doing really good with the soundtracks. I've got Dolby Atmos on this. And what was the one I got the other day? It's got DTS X on it. I can't remember what it was. Fast and Furious. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. So there's the Mummy. So I'm just going to do a quick unboxing of this. So there's the nice sleeve. I still can't get over how reflective that is. So there's the Blu-ray box. And let's open it up. Take the old wrapping off. Digital code. And 2 discs. Both with the same artwork. Cheapskates. You could have used a different artwork on it. But hey ho, there we go. So the 3D and the Blu-ray. So there we go, very nice. As I say, digital copy. So I'll do that a little bit later on. Also, many thanks to Nick on Facebook for hooking me up with The Thing, which is the limited edition that was for sale on Zavvi, which sold out ages ago. I think he must have ordered 2 or ordered too many. So he hooked me up with that. So many thanks, Nick. So look at that. And I'm going to do an unboxing for this as well. There is a steelbook for this, which apparently has gone back in stock on HMV. So if you want to grab it, I'd grab it before it sells out. So there we go. So there's 2. So as it's a mummy day, I suppose we better ask Alexa some mummy crap, shouldn't we?
Ask Alexa shit.
Alexa, what films has Tom Cruise been in?
The films that Tom Cruise is a star in include Top Gun, The Color of Money, All the Right Moves, Austin Powers in Goldmember and Born on the 4th of July.
Alexa, who is the mummy?
Money is any item or verifiable record that is generally accepted as payment for goods and services and repayment of debts in a particular country or socio-economic context.
Alexa, I said mummy, not money. Alexa, what is the mummy?
The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is a third-person action-adventure video game adaptation of film of the same name.
Oh, we're not talking about the worst of the mummy movies here, Alexa. Bad girl. Alexa, wiki Tom Cruise.
Thomas Cruise Maypother IV, known professionally as Tom Cruise, is an American actor and producer. He has been nominated for 3 Academy Awards and has won 3 Golden Globe Awards. He started his career at age 19 in the film Endless Love. Since 1996, Cruise has been well known for his role as IMF agent Ethan Hunt in the Mission Impossible film series, whose most recent film, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, was released in 2015. In 2012, Cruise was Hollywood's highest-paid actor. 16 of his films grossed over $100 million in the United States, and 23 have grossed in excess of $200 million worldwide.
Alexa, what is John Carpenter's The Thing?
The Thing is a 1982 horror film, starring Kurt Russell, Wilford Brimley, and Keith David. A research facility in Antarctica comes across an alien force that can become anything it touches with 100% accuracy. The members must now find out who's human and who's not before it's too late. Its runtime is 1 hour, 49 minutes. It has an IMDb rating of 8.2 out of 10 and is rated X.
Alexa, are you my mummy?
I'm not your mother, but I like you unconditionally.
Oh, I love you too as well, Alexa.
Ask Alexa shit.
Well, folks, I think that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed this little out and about cinema trip and review and Blu-ray hunt. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.